Welcome back to The Echo, presented by, powered by, brought to you by Street Voices. I go by the name Apollo P, and I'm here with my friends and my co-hosts.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Faith. Faith for the jokes.
Young Boy Moni, are you crazy? Yo, shout out to TikTok. Shout out to everybody in the world. I love you guys. Oh, my God.
All right, man. We're back for another week of some good topics, good conversation.
Yep.
But before we get into those conversations and topics or whatever, let's check in. How you guys been for the past, 7 days, 6 days?
How have you been? Let's start with you.
Nah, start with you. Let's go.
Okay, ladies first, right?
Come on.
I like that. I love that. Wow. I've been doing good. It's been a cool week. We're doing a lot of speaking, some hosting, some events. So my soft launch that I have event hosting services and MC services. So if you guys need an MC or a host for your event, holla at your girl.
Like standard packages, or is it like you gotta talk to me and I give you a quote type thing?
I mean, you gotta talk to me. We'll give you a quote.
That means she gonna upcharge you for the weddings.
Nah.
When you say wedding, upcharge.
Yeah, when you say I do say it too. So
I actually see you. I seen your recent video. It was at a church, right?
Yes.
Okay, yo, how is that telling jokes in the church? Like, do you have to is there like a thin line, like what we can say, what we can't say?
I feel but for me, it's not a big of a deal because it's clean material. I think clean anyway.
Okay.
So it's kind of just yeah.
I hear that.
So you want to collab with Country Wayne? He's big in the church. Clean,
Hallelujah.
Clean material comedian. Yeah, Country Wayne. You know what Country Wayne?
Yeah, I know
Country Wayne.
Country Wayne. You know, never heard about Country Wayne?
No, who's that?
Nah, he's a comedian.
He had a movie that I did a promo for.
Yeah. So Country Wayne. No, Country Wayne's big, man.
Well, shout out to Country Wayne.
He's I believe he's a clean comedian.
Yeah.
He has a lot of people from the church following him.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to put I wouldn't want here's the thing. There's Christians I don't want to be labeled as only a Christian comedian. I'm a Christian that does comedy. That's a comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Oh,
I can do anything.
That's what Lecrae said. He's a Christian that does rap, not a Christian rap. But
exactly. Don't box me in.
He's a Christian rapper.
I know who.
Okay. All right.
No.
All right.
It's fine. It's fine when you say it, but it's how I want to describe it is in terms of when people say I'm just a Christian doing comedy rather than just a Christian comedian. Mm-hmm. It's you obviously don't want to be boxed in, but there's a stark difference, and I'm trying to figure out who's the stark difference is you have Kurt Franklin, who's
okay. Well,
wait,
gospel artist.
Yeah. True. But that's that, and then we have let's say Rod Wave. He has soulful music, but he's he probably would tell you he's Christian or whatever, but he's not Christian.
I feel if the content of your art is about being Christian, then potentially you're a Christian artist. If you're only talking about the Lord in your music, then are you not a Christian artist? But if you're just talking music about your real struggle or whatever, and
sprinkle some Christianity in there.
I mean, you gotta sprinkle, but your beliefs are your beliefs. And
True.
In other words, book me for your events. I can make you laugh.
Absolutely. Okay, yo, can we get into the first topic?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, how are you doing? You're not even all right.
Oh no,
He ready to go. That's it.
He don't want to.
He ready to go. He's I'm good. I'm good to go.
I'm activated. I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to get into these topics.
Talk to me, brother. Talk to me.
So yo, I was on live the other day, and I was talking to some of the supporters. Shout out to the supporters on live, TikTok, everything, and we were having some conversations about TV shows growing up, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And they started throwing out TV shows out the way. They started saying Henry Danger, Some Assembly Required.
Oh gosh.
And I'm thinking, wait, what are these shows even okay? I'm okay, sure. And then I started mentioning some of our shows That's So Raven,
Yup,
Zoe 101,
Peter,
all those type of shows, but they wasn't really rocking with it. They was telling me that one thing that they said specifically that really got to me, personally, this one hit me.
Yeah.
They said that Jesse was a better show than Wizards of Waverly Place.
Jesse?
Yeah, the show Jesse.
Hey, Jesse. Ooh. The theme song's not that bad, though. But better than Wizard of Waverly Place?
Not gonna lie, you guys lost me with the Jesse. I don't know. I'm not too familiar.
Hey, there it is. Self-explanatory.
I'm not too familiar with Jesse.
Yeah, good. It's okay. Like that's fine.
I'm not too familiar.
But you're familiar with Wizards of Waverly Place, right?
Yeah.
See, that's where it is. That's a crop out right there.
My whole thing is I just feel like the show, because I have a younger sister that's like 6 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So I was able to see both sides of the shows, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I just think like the shows that we grew up on is no comparison to just anything that they got going on right now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like even the shows that we grew up on, like there was just something different about it. There was just something like, even like today, like with the internet, like I feel like the kids have way too much access to the internet. They're watching way too much on the internet.
Yeah.
They're 6 and 7 and they can search up the same things that I can, and that is not okay.
Well, that's why like our shows, I feel like in the early 2000s were better than the shows now, because like we like to the point where people want more of it, so they have to create spin-offs, they have to re-get the cast, or just extend it to a certain period because people want those shows again. You never see no spin-off of like
Henry Danger,
Jesse. And nobody want no spin-off of that.
What?
Like I assume those shows are like cookie cutter like Disney shows, no? Henry Danger.
It's animated though.
No, I think that one's more like on the YTV side.
Oh, like Jesse's Disney.
Yeah, Jesse's more Disney.
Yeah, those like cookie cutter shows you put together, like cut and paste.
Plus, I think they end series really quickly nowadays. Like
because nobody wants more of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
The ratings are down. Nobody's watching it.
Yeah, I would say that. There's way too much content out there. You're competing with the internet. You're competing with things that. We're competing with people who could turn out content so much quicker than you. Because what you would have for a TV show, you would have to go through the whole writing the script, getting editors and everything, and then getting the green light from the executive, then posting it on television for 12 episodes, 14 episodes, who knows.
And when you're watching like a creator online, they could technically put out more episodes or more content, because in terms of like traditional television, you have to wait like a week for like a new episode or things like that, or like it's very rare to get back to back. But if you have a content creator that you really admire, they're super consistent, they can drop like 3 videos in 1 week or drop a video a week. So like I think just what's it called? The supply and demand is so different.
Yeah.
No, it is. It definitely is.
I do think adult shows are on all-time high right now. I don't watch kid shows, but I watch adult shows, and adult shows are fire.
So what's like an adult show?
What do you mean? What's an adult show?
It's an adult show.
What do you mean? An adult show?
Like, you mean like Power?
Yeah, like adult, intended for an older audience.
Okay,
like rated R type of thing.
But I feel like even the kids have access to even those type of shows.
But that's not for them though. So even if they don't watch it, it doesn't hinder the quality or the longevity of the show.
No, but my thing is, I just feel like the kids there needs to be some sort of like cutoff, like the access to the internet. Like, should there be restrictions put on there? Like, should there be an age limit or something? Because it's like there's kids like even like when I used to work in the daycares, and they know everything. They have access to the phones. They have laptops, everything. Like, what happened to the Game Boy? What happened to like the DS?
Yeah, the
like,
PSP, man.
But like I think like Instagram or Meta is doing something where it's like a teen account. Like, you guys heard about that?
No, I think you could put restrictions on accounts.
Right.
I think they need to do that, and the parents they need to be more on top of that too. Like
it's a communal thing. The parents could do only so much, and then
it's a lot that stems from it,
But it's also like people like Kai Cenat. Like, I know a lot of the kids look up to him, and Kai Cenat is a good representation, I would say, for like our community. But there's even things like he's a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
So
even though there's a lot of kids watching him, there's some things where it could trend the line of, what's going on here? But is that his fault? Because, for example, I remember one time he brought Tiana Trump on there, right?
Yeah.
But like for him and his audience, like it might be okay. But what about the little kids that's watching that?
But that's his audience that's watching it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like these kids should not be even like knowing who that is. Like,
right. I think it's kind of hard though, cause like I find this with myself too. Like I have like young followers as well, and sometimes I even have to catch myself like, yo, I'm not their age. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like you trying to find that balance of like appealing to like your audience, but also like you have to act your age. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's
so it's not wrong for him to have her on the platform because like that's his age bracket, or like his mind is developed to know, like, you know, what she got going on or whatever. The kids may not know. So it's kind of just like he's a grown man, but like kids look up to him. So it's like trying to find that balance of like, I don't know, like 6, 7. Sorry. I just had to put that in there.
6, 7. What does that even mean?
That was for the younger viewers. You see what I'm saying? I'm tapping in.
What is 6, 7?
That's
I
it.
know, I know 1738.
8. Sorry.
It's I don't know what it's 6, 7. I don't know what that is, but I honestly don't know. You gotta let me know.
All right, Unc.
Yeah.
I think it's a song. I think it's from a song, and they just kept you know, the kids. They come up with the most terms: skibbity, riz, toilet, gat. Like, fam, there's so many words in this generation.
21 was better. Like, what's 9 plus 10? 21. That was more of a funnier.
That was a meme because it was based off of a kid not knowing how to do math.
Exactly. That was funny, and that made sense.
But it was viral though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, you know what the thing with the internet? You know the thing is that everything is an inside joke that is big to a specific community.
Right.
Like if you go on Twitter or X. Mm-hmm. There's a whole thing where it just talks about but like there's an inside joke with horny dudes and girls being comedians. So they'll just put a whole bunch of
what?
Yeah. There's like it was viral a couple weeks ago. This girl does comedy, and then the guy reposted it and had nothing but laughing emojis, right? Mm. And so it was just like constant laughing emojis, and it's kind of like their way of like saying. You know, I don't know if you ever seen the Charlemagne like edit where he's just laughing at all Cardi B's jokes, and then they say like, "Yo, guys just laughing at the joke so you can try to hit."
Oh,
so you get it.
So now I gotta go to my comedy shows and be like, "Sir, you're laughing too hard. Why are you laughing so hard?"
Yeah.
They're dying. I'm like, whoa, what are you trying to do?
Oh my God, Faith, you're so funny.
You're killing me, Faith.
Oh my God,
that's a little like So everything's on the internet.
Wow,
it's an inside joke. So
it's crazy.
You just gotta be in the know.
It's true. Even the word goonin.
I
thought goon back in the day used to be like you're a goon, like you're a hood man. Right. Now when they say goon, they mean
masturbation.
Kids. I'm sorry, get parents, restrict your kids from watching the podcast.
This episode is PG-13. Okay.
Now let's talk about like what's going on in Toronto.
Yeah.
Faith, one of your favorite restaurants are back on.
Yes,
serving people of patties. Huh?
Yeah.
What restaurant?
So there's a bakery called Fammy Bakery. So they're, a big staple in Scarborough. They're the ones that supplied the beef patties for the notorious Warden Station. You know, when they had their patties going on, legendary.
Big up Warden Station.
Right? Big up Warden Station. You know what I mean?
Never been.
Big up the patties, man. So pretty much the supplier for Warden Station, they're in 2022, the bakery burned down, unfortunately, and they had to close shop, and it was a devastating moment for staff, the owner, and all like Scarborough people within the community. Yeah. So they recently opened back up their doors on Saturday. So it's awesome. Yeah, after, a hiatus. So that's amazing. Right? Black owned, Caribbean owned for the culture.
Whoa, we have to blow the whistle for that one.
So, I was fortunate enough to, host the event, but also meet the incredible owner, see a lot of the Scarborough, community members come together and support. And it really just has me thinking, and I wonder if you guys can agree to this too, is like, it comes to a point where it's just like, food is not just food. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's culture, community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a language.
Wait, no, before you go on, you didn't invite us?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't invite you guys.
Oh, that is shady.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll bring some patties for you guys, like, next episode. You know what I mean?
Fam, how do you feel about that?
Betrayed, man. It's hard it's hard for me to really understand betrayal when it happens,
Is it? Are we not like on the level yet? Is that what it is, Faith? Like
you guys are there. You guys are there. Just what I'm saying.
It's not there yet.
Yeah. No, it's just the patties were too good. I couldn't share because one bite turned into 2 bites, and 2 bites turned into now the whole box is done, and I couldn't bring any on the pod.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Betrayal.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in my speech.
Wow.
So you know what? Back in the day, yup, I knew Faith with the jokes, and she didn't invite us to no events.
Yeah.
She didn't bring us no patties.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But you know what? No, I'm sorry. Continue. I cut
had
you
a
off.
dream,
But
man.
I just had to know why you didn't invite us.
It's sorry. It just, like, but food is community, like you said. So, yeah. That was nice.
That's good to hear, because I think we also had another brand of Toronto patties. Well, not Toronto patties, but restaurant that serves up patties like Randy's patties.
Randy's
Oh, yeah.
Closed down.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it was a significant loss to the community, a significant loss just business wise and economic wise.
Yeah. Facts.
But
yeah.
they closed down, they reopened, now closer to the downtown core. Mm-hmm. So it's good that cultural restaurants like this are continuing to thrive and serve and provide business. It'd be a shame if they closed down business and never came back after a fire.
Yeah, it just shows like how much like just the resilience of GTA natives are.
Yeah.
Resilient.
Sorry. No, and I think honestly, like you said with community, like there's certain places like when you live in a hood or even near the hood or anywhere where there's like a certain restaurant where you know the people, where it's like kind of gathering place just for like lunch, anything, breakfast. You know them by name, so like those things in the community, they matter. When you take away those things, when you take away the local Caribbean store and maybe replace it with like a random condo or like a McDonald's, like
like a franchise place. Like there's definitely like a lot of like the stores in my neighborhood, they see me grow up.
No, and that matters though.
They've seen me grow up.
I think like on a broader sense, like the mom and pop shops are starting to dwindle down, so we actually really need that, because those are community members. Those are people that grow up in the or live in the community, serve the community, and actually have something that most these, like say a Walmart, McDonald's, or like a condo just can never bring, which is a sense of inclusivity, right? A sense of like 100%. Involvement.
Even on a late night when you're going to a party or something, you're coming back from the party and you want to go the jerk chicken meal or anything like that.
And they give you a little discount too, like shout out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't have it right now. It's okay, I got you. It's okay, it's on the house. Oh, really? Thank you. Yeah, I love that.
And we're back. Some technical difficulties, but we're back, and and we're getting back to the business, man. The Echo, we want to give you the best product ever, man. So we stayed in extra hours, putting in work just to give you some good content. How you guys feeling? You ready to get back into this?
I'm ready as I ever be.
Let's go. So we're gonna start off with some somber topic. Well, we're gonna start off with a somber topic. Let me just say that. There has been some new updates regarding one of the teenager that was murdered over the summer at a McDonald's after he was stabbed. Come to find out that there were 3 teens involved with the homicide. And it's just unfortunate right there. I don't know if you guys are too familiar with the story.
Right, I'm familiar.
Not too familiar with the motive in terms of what led up to that young man losing his life that night. But he was brutally attacked by a McDonald's and lost his life, and they arrested the 3 teens that were involved in the murder.
And to mention, the young man that lost his life was 14 years old.
Yeah.
14
years old, which is crazy. At the fact that that whole situation took off, and not only the fact that he's 14, he lost his life, the suspects that took his life were also in the age bracket. They're teenagers. And it's just so crazy to know that youth are committing these acts rather than in like a youth program or playing a sport or occupying themselves. They're taking lives rather than building their own lives up. It's mind-boggling.
Do you think that that's a problem in the city right now? Is the community centers and stuff like that?
I think the community centers, I think the intent of community centers are to take youth from out of the streets and put them in an environment where they can learn skills, whether it's how to, get a job or things like that. But it's just sometimes things unfortunately slip through the cracks.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you have situations like that that's happening, and it just... Was that on a weekend that it happened? I feel like.
Oh yeah, well on the weekend. Just to give some more update and clarity on the suspects. Well, both the suspects that were arrested recently. One was 16 and one was 17-year-old. They're arrested on Friday. If you're watching this, a week ago, and each charged with first-degree murder. And two of them turned themselves into the police in July, while the third turned himself into police in August.
Right, right.
But you know why I think these things like in the city, like they're just so ongoing, especially with the youth?
Right.
It's because like the youth charges are not even just the youth charges. Canadian justice system in general is bad. It's terrible. Like even for the most craziest things, like bro, like so there's gonna like where does it end?
Right,
Because
right.
if you could be a grown man and do something and only get like 15, 20, of course the kids are going to be looking at it like, okay, well, I'm just going to go do what I want to do now because I'm not even going to sit down for like more than 5 years.
Yeah, they're not going to do a lot of time, yeah.
And some of the OGs are even telling them that. They're like, yo, bro, like, go do this, go do that. You're only going to get blah, blah, blah. And it's true. It's very true. Like, those same kids, they're going to be out before they're like 25. Most likely.
Is that is you know what? There's I know that some people are want to be hard on crime, and some people are very lenient on crime. But I'm kind of stuck in the middle. Well, at times I could be like my mindset tough on crime. Other times I'm like, all right, let's see something else. But do you think these are some children that have some redeemable qualities? Yeah, they're 16, 17. They might not have the concept of the world. At that age, you think that by the time they get out, by the time they're 25, they might have rehabilitated themselves?
That's another thought of mine as well. And I think that's, honestly, I feel like with that case, it's like person to person. Like, I feel like if you could find the root cause of, like, maybe their circumstances, their economic system, like, situation, leading up to the crime, like for example, if they come from a neighborhood where it's high poverty, or they haven't had a lot of father figures inside, because I don't know exactly how it is when you're young and you're in prison, but I could imagine that in terms of rehabilitation they do that a lot more because they're at the age where they should be like in school or learning up some things and building their character. So I could imagine in that process they try to figure out like what their situation is, but I think because their minds are still developing, that there's a potential that they can change your life to do the better, but it's a person to person basis. But like there's just a lot of factors that come into like youth when they are in certain like situations. Does that make sense? Like like youth that are like committing these crimes or like want to be tough or want to be from the hood, like there's certain things and factors that go into play of their behavior and their thought process and the way they process things, and the lack of role models in their household. So I think it's a person to person basis, but I think there is room for rehabilitation. Yes,
I think
it's unfortunate that
it comes back to the community centers, because I just feel like even when I was young and I came from my area, like that was always like a safe haven place. Like, the community center was always open. It was always accessible for the community, even on the weekends. I don't even know if they open up the community centers on the weekends nowadays. Cause like
I don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I'm outside, sometimes I just see the youngins. They're just outside and they're in masks, and I'm like, I grew up with somebody. Like I seen these kids grow up. So it's like for me, it's like I know they're not that bad, but then it's like they're just outside running around. It's like, where's the programs? Where's the job programs? Like, like, I'm not saying that they're not there. But even the people that they're hiring in the community sometimes, like, I feel like they're not giving people that look like them a chance, I don't know where the pushback or the pullback is with that, but I feel like a lot of times nowadays they're hiring people from out of town, and it's all about, like, relating to the kids, I feel like, at the end of the day. So even though you could have different staff, which I agree, there shouldn't just be staff that are from the hood.
Right.
But some of those kids, they need those hood staff.
Right.
I don't think. I honestly don't think you need a hood staff, man. I think a lot of people are caught up in that mentality. It's like you need to have someone that's
from the community.
No, you need to have someone that is fucking empathetic You need to have someone that's empathetic.
But you need people that understand them too.
Empathy. Someone was sitting down willing to like talk to you, figure out what you are all about. What plight are you going through?
I think that comes into like, see how like there's certain programs within these programs, like job, resume building, stuff like that. I think there needs to be a lot of like mental health, like anger management, how to cope, how to manage your emotions. True. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't manage your emotions, then you get in a spewed, whether you're at work or, you know, an incident where someone steps on your shoes, like how you're going to react if you can't manage these emotions. So I think that programs also need to, although it's fun to like get the youth in like sports, basketball, like also check their mental health. Be like, yo, you need some emotional intelligence. I think that gets swept under the rug a lot. You know what I mean? So
I think it's a factor of a lot of things you could talk about. Just because it's youth, you're young, you're going through a lot of developmental stages. Yeah, the brain chemistry is going through a lot of things. I don't know. There's a lot of factors, but then again, you might just say, we're talking about teens or youth people that are committing crimes. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily a mass majority of teens that are committing crimes and doing things that are just outside of the you know productivity of society.
Right.
I mean, so we're talking about, you know, teens getting mental health checks and having people relate to them, but the mass majority of teenagers are not particularly going through these type of plights in stages and situations or circumstances.
They're not going through what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Like
I was saying, at what stage or what mindset or perspective are you coming from where you have to say these group of kids need to have people from the community, they need to check on their mental health, they need to have a place to stay or a place to go to stay out outside. Mm-hmm. Like, you know,
you're asking like what signs do you see?
Not what signs, but like this is a particular demographic of kids that are going through this, and it's probably like a smaller percentage than we think. Yeah. You know, sometimes a small minority makes up the loud noises that most people want to talk about. Well, like crime in general, in terms of youth. Let's say like 5% of youth are committing crimes. That's going to take up about 95% of all the conversations are talking about, oh, we need to start to look into what's going on with the youth, which, I think it's a serious thing. I think, you know, when you lose young people to crime and death and stuff like that, it sets us back as a society. But
it's all about preventative measures. You know what I mean? Like, just because a youth is not committing a crime today does not mean that later down the line, if this program probably saved the youth, like in like maybe like a 5 years time. You know what I mean? It's about planting that seed.
Is it a program or is it just accessibility? These kids don't have access
like I said, I still feel
it can be a program that has many things. A program that provides them with resources, opportunities. Like, there's a reason why it's a program, because it's a system that runs different things and based on the needs of the community, the needs of the youth, like what they need. It's not just, you know, just chill after school and play ball. Like, they can do that at the park. Like, I think programs, they need to have, and I'm sure there are programs out there in the city that have like different things, but it's just a matter of like looking at the problem within that community or within youth, nipping those problems in the butt by starting very little. If youth are outside doing whatever they want to do, they need to be productive. How can a youth be productive? Money. A job. Okay, you know what I mean?
This is why I also feel like the people in the community do matter, because a lot of them look up to the people that are around them. So when they get that information from someone that looks like them, they might take it in better, because sometimes a white lady or whoever that's telling them this, they're just probably thinking, who cares what she has to say?
So what we're basically saying is like teenagers and youth are impressionable people. Yeah, so where
you're talking about like representation.
I think representation definitely matters. That's why I said it's a good mix, like not just having one side of it. Because if you have a whole bunch of hood people working in the hood, you know that's not gonna solve anything. So that's what. Sorry, go ahead.
The same representation that is influencing them to do bad, you're telling me the same representation is going to influence them to do good?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
If they're impressionable, they're going to be impressed. They're going to be influenced by whoever they gravitate to.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So why not bring in the workers that come from the community that had the same experience that knows about my mom issues, my dad issue that could really talk to them and really get to know them better than just I could just only speak for myself. I know that the youth workers that I grew up with that were in the community and that were like from the hood, those are the ones that I related to and gravitated to the best, you know.
I'm in between. So in terms of your point of somebody with, you said, the empathy, somebody that sees them for who they are, and you're on the fence of, you're not on the fence, but you're like someone that's from the community. I'm in the middle because I can speak for myself personally as well. Is that when I was in school, I had teachers that were white. And they're probably from the outer skirts of the city. But did they show me empathy? Did they show me love? And I gravitated towards them because of how they treated me? Yes. They didn't necessarily have to be from, like, where I was from, But they saw me as a person, And there's also people that, were from my community that disappointed me.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I do think that, like, takes a special individual to work with youth that are in certain neighborhoods. And I think that the core thing is that somebody that is willing, someone that is passionate, and someone that can lead by example. Because at the end of the day, like, when their minds are still developing, they're looking to somebody that, like, maybe not looks like them all the time sometimes, but they're looking to someone that, like, seems to have it all figured out. You know what I mean? Or seem to have certain insight. And when you talk to someone, you build a relationship with a youth, and, they look to you in a certain way, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, whatever, then it's just like, you know what, like, what this person is saying to me holds weight, so I'm going to listen a little bit more when that person speaks to me. At the end of the day, the ball is in their court, but I can only speak for myself. There's people in my life that I've come across that I think about to this day that had a play in my story. So, you, as a leader working in communities, you just hope to have that impact. You know what I mean? Right. So I think, I just really hope that the youth, I just hope that they get the support and the love that they need so that they can just be better, adults in this future.
So what is the main problem?
I think there's a lot. Yeah, I think there's a lot. Yeah.
I honestly think that sometimes the main problem with a lot of things is just accessibility. Some of these folks just don't have access to certain things to,
that's a fact,
to change their directory of their I can't even say the word. They change the direction in their lives where they can go instead of
like what would access look like? Because when I think access, I think money. You know what I mean?
So what do you mean? Money can buy access, but sometimes just being in sometimes areas where money resides is the access. In terms of like schools, education, knowledge. What type of knowledge are you learning? Say some a group of kids are from like the hood, quote unquote. And they only know, I guess, ignorant stuff, like not knowing much about the world, what is outside the walls of the community of their block, right? So to speak. So they might just think, hey, I got to go to school and I eventually got to get a job at like a warehouse, or like there's certain levels of success that they might see that just doesn't seem that attractive to them. But where you go to another location or another area, they have accessibility to different knowledge, knowing that their future is expansive.
Right.
They could do a lot more than just the tunnel vision that other kids might think, right? You might go to school, and then in this area, you go like, all right, you could be a firefighter. Now you could be an IT technician type thing, or you could do entrepreneurship inside digital design and stuff like that.
So, like, where is that, like, okay, so, like, how do we, like, solve that problem? And,
it's access. That's what you got to provide access. You got to provide access.
Right. Well, it's also good that we have platforms like, Street Voices that amplify the voices of youth and allow them to, come see at some programs, get to learn like the intro of like podcasting, like different like technical stuff, like things that like probably outside of the school system that they're not even learning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some schools don't even have a kitchen. They didn't have like a cooking class, photography class.
Yeah, I agree with those type of things. Learning those things young. It shouldn't just be like a high school thing where we're learning what is it, cosmetology and all those things? Like, is it
Yeah,
hair?
hair.
Like, you know,
nails, all
stuff like that.
yeah.
It shouldn't just be something that you learn when you get to grade 9. You know what I mean?
Or unfortunately, some girls, they self-taught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're put in situations where they have to look after little siblings, so they're always having to do hair. And then it's like, oh, you know, I like this. So I think it's a matter of like,
the access, right? But even with the access, yo, that doesn't change like when they go home and they gotta come back home and see all these guys outside. Like it's a lot for some kids, you know. Sometimes they feel like they're so peer pressured into that lifestyle, and I mean that's up to you to figure out, because you know you gotta be your own person at the end of the day, and be able to say, yo, I'm walking away. Like me, for example, like I had to really walk away even when I was like getting shamed for it, even when I was getting like just like pushed for it, you know. But like some kids can't handle that. Some kids feel like this is my only way because I'm like, in other words, some of them feel like they're forced, you know.
It's hard.
Never forced, though,
it's definitely difficult. It's difficult to see something different than what your eyes can only see. You know what I mean? I think it takes a special individual, or even just certain things, certain glimpses of a life that you could live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's a big thing. Like, getting them out of their communities and just seeing different stuff. Like, I remember going to what did I go to this year? The TIFF event.
Yeah, that's big.
And for me, that was like a culture shock because, like, to be honest, I never really did care about TIFF until I got there, and then I felt it, and I was like, "Yo, this is different for me." Like, I just wanted more because I'm like, "Yo, this is." I never thought like someone like me, being where I'm from, could even like have access to this. You know? So even that little thing could change your mindset.
So I'm saying, and that goes back to like what you're saying, access. Is that the word you use? Yeah, like think about it. Like a lot of youth would have that same exact experience if there was more access to things. They'd be like, oh shoot, like this can take me there, this can take me there. And I could even say like myself, like there's certain things that, you know, I gotten the glimpse of through just like not putting myself out there, but like just being blessed to, you know, experience some opportunities. I'm like, damn, like, life is more than, you know, the hood.
For sure. But then it's like you said, with the access, it's like, how do they even get into that? Like, how do they even get into a place where they can see that, you know?
Yeah, I think that's where the question lies, and that's, I mean, it could take people like us to bridge in those gaps, depending on what we do. I know myself, I try my best to do what I can so that I can give back when I'm at a point where I can, you know, give back with more resources. But sometimes it takes people to see their problem and, you know, make something out of themselves, and then put in that time to bridge those gaps. And yes, sir.
For sure.
Yeah.
Young Boy Moni, I know your homie, not Drake.
Young boy.
Yeah. Young boy.
He's back outside, man.
A young boy to a young boy, man.
NBA Young Boy. Actually, but we call him NBA Young Boy, but his name.
Okay, Trey.
Young Boy never broke again.
Yeah, let him know. Let him know.
About the NBA, but we still gonna call him NBA Young Boy.
Yeah. Free Dirk.
What you say? Free Dirk?
Free Dirk, yeah. Lil Dirk.
All right.
Oh, that's not.
All right, then cool. Well, tell us about Young Boy, man. Tell me what's going on.
Okay, so basically, a man like Young Boy's on tour right now. I'm very excited because I've been a big Young Boy fan for a long time. If you guys didn't know, my name is Young Boy Moni, so it's in the name. It's pretty obvious,
that's
right?
Your inspiration? That's why.
Yeah. I was in high school. Well, I was just at a point where he was just making so much songs, and like some of them just used to really hit me, like especially the more emotional ones. Because I'm like a broad person. I like all type of music.
So go to your hand. Name me 5 NBA Young Boy songs.
Oh my God, you again with this, bro.
This is reoccurring. We're just doing every episode.
Oh Lord.
You glazing artist? Tell us the songs.
Okay, we got Down Chick. We got Nevada. We got 38 Baby. That's an older one. We got damn, you're putting me on the spot. The one that I want to say, I don't want to say it because then it's like it's not fair. I'm just saying it to say it.
Say it.
Murder, but it's like I don't like. That's because those are the songs that are coming to me.
You got 5 seconds.
Okay, and then Genie. All right.
Genie.
All right, Genie.
It's a popular one.
Too many problems. Yeah, thinking I can solve it.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys know that one.
Can I have for the cameras? I like that song.
I ain't going outside today. Come on. Yeah. So, you know, he's back outside. He's on his tour. You know, for those who do know NBA Youngboy, he's been in and out of jail for like the past who knows how long since he been coming into the game.
At least 7 years, 8 years. Man.
At least, you know. So this is the longest that he's actually been out, and without the house arrest, without the restrictions, and
He's a free man.
Yeah, he's doing some big things right now. He's doing his big tour, and right now he's gonna be in New Orleans in a couple days, which is just about an hour away from Baton Rouge, and the police have required them to have at least 400 officers on each day that he's gonna be in New Orleans.
Fam, that's the whole police department.
Damn right.
Yo, 911 calls are gonna be blocked up. Everyone's gonna go on hold.
What does that mean for the city though? Like when if they're gonna have 400, yeah, like
bro, nobody's getting assistance.
That's like, that number that you said right there. That doesn't even seem reasonable. That doesn't even seem feasible.
It doesn't seem reasonable for Youngboy.
400 police officers. Come on, man. 400 police
like
officers.
100 staff meetings. That's mad.
I don't even think 400 police officers go off for, let's say, a riot if it doesn't escalate to another level.
Can they even put 400 police officers on shift like that? All of them get paid?
Nah, and that no, I don't even think you can. It would have to be like
400. There has to be
an escalate like the SWAT team or something like that.
Yeah,
like, there's no 400 active police officers able to just be able to man an arena or a stadium. I think it's just arena.
Yeah.
There's no way.
They're all getting paid like time and a half.
Forego the security, the people doing the metal detectors, and just have police officers all throughout the arena. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I do agree that they do have to take the precautions because it is NBA Youngboy.
You think 400 is necessary or excessive?
I mean, it might be a little excessive. It might be a little. 400 is a lot.
All of them, fam. Every police officer is gonna be like in a row.
That's
like in a row in the concert. Like, I wonder how they're spreading them out. Like, that's just.
How's that gonna even look outside the show? Like, with all these officers and everything, like, you know, I don't know.
That's a whole concert right there.
That's what I'm saying. But I just know one thing about NBA Youngboy and his fan base and everything. Like, he's a street guy, number one.
Yeah.
And New Orleans, Baton Rouge, like, I understand murder capital. I get it. So, is it necessary? I won't say it's not necessary, but for everybody else that's in the streets that day, that the crime doesn't stop. Yeah. So, you know, 400 is a...
How many people?
To be fair, I think the videos I see of NBA Youngboy, like people at his concerts, I think he has the similar fan base to Rod Wave. Not in terms of like... Yeah, I would say so. They're similar fan base. But the thing is, the thing is, what Rod Wave and NBA Youngboy is that their concerts are generally filled with like people that look like them.
Right.
Yes. So that's true.
Yeah, there's like black people that actually come out, pay money to watch these guys perform.
No, but people go to Youngboy concerts in ski masks. Yeah. Like uniform, like YNs, like you know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to no concert with nobody with no ski mask.
But that's just like
but that's them. That's the Youngboy thing. Like that's
aesthetic,
you know what I'm
though.
saying? Yeah, exactly.
But like it's just like how I think people dressed up in all glitter and stuff like that
to see Beyonce.
Yeah.
That's correct.
It's the same kind of aesthetic.
Yeah,
but it's like granted, you only gonna do that at the NBA Youngboy concert because it seems appropriate to
exactly.
You. And
but these kids are gonna go outside with the regardless. I don't even think they wash the mask.
But
they wear it everywhere. They wear it in school. They wear it to church.
Yo,
like
their breath is just.
You gotta thank COVID for that. COVID is the reason why people are masked up now.
Right.
Definitely.
I just feel like wearing a ski mask at a concert is crazy. Cause if think about you wear a ski mask, even though if you're a good civilian, you just feel like I can be bad today.
There's something about that mask.
There's something about that ski mask. You know,
it makes you feel a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I had one and I had to dash it away after the whole COVID thing because I was like, no, I'm gonna get locked into this if I keep walking around the street with a mask. I just had to.
You know what I mean?
I got a Nike one, man. That shit fire.
You know, yeah, right. It adds that little. I wonder if they have a pink ski mask.
You wear it for snow. I wear it for snowboarding. I snowboard with it.
I mean, that's what it's that's the original purpose.
I forget what it's called, balaclava or something.
Yes,
like
what it's called.
I
Yes.
be seeing
You're a
little
good
kids
civilian.
with them though, like little grade 4s, grade 3s wearing the ski mask.
Really?
Yeah, on their head, like they have it.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's
they
true.
Be using it
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
headband.
Yeah, it's true. They
Yeah.
wear it as like a hat wear.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
gotta insert an image right there. It's
In
crazy.
Florida, that's what they do a lot. I have a homie from Florida. He was, because this happened. So why I know this is because back when X passed away.
XX? Okay.
Yeah, when he got killed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the internet started blaming some other rapper. I forget his name.
Soldier Kid.
Yeah, there we go.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Then I ride like you saying. Then I ride like you.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So
song.
and Soldier Kid had the ski mask and everything. But my friend was telling me, nah, just in Florida, they just ride around with it. That's just their thing.
No, it's true.
Yeah,
It's
they
true.
just,
It's
they
true.
just have
Yeah.
ski mask on. That's their
Yeah.
thing.
How do you even get blamed for like something like that has nothing to do with you?
Oh,
Bro, I don't know, fam. Like when you wear a ski mask, you just look like
I think
You
you
played a
upload
part.
things
You know what
that
I'm saying?
seem kind of like too eerie to the whole thing, but that's why he was like accused.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what ski mask and all. But let's talk about
Wash your mask or don't wear it at all.
You should have washed your mask.
No, let's
Yeah,
talk
it's not
about
a
some more-
costume. Wash that. Sorry.
Let's talk about hygiene and masks. But anyone who's going to wearing a mask and doing some nefarious things don't care about no hygiene. Let's be honest here. All right. Let's talk about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, and let's talk about the beef reunited.
Oh God, I don't want.
Yeah.
Not reunited.
I don't want to talk about this. I'm scared.
Why are you scared? They don't. You think they got ski masks?
Wait. You're asking me why am I scared? We're talking about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Do you know how much barbs and bees and everything is?
Oh yeah, that's true. They sting.
Hold on. Cardi B's fans are called the bees?
No,
I don't know what. I don't
You
know
said
what they're
barbs
called.
and bees.
The barbs, the bees,
Wait, the
whoever
bees?
they are.
I thought that was Queen Bees.
Oh, the Bardies. That's what they're called. Sorry, the
They're called the
Bardies. I'm sorry. Please don't come to my house.
They're
Please
gonna
don't
be
find
like,
out.
"We're not them."
I'm sorry. I respect
They're
all
gonna
you
tell
guys.
you to get it right. Clearly, he
all you guys.
doesn't. Okay,
Oh my God.
he can't even address you guys appropriately, and probably just associating you guys with another female.
Tell them
artist.
what you said about Nicki before we got on here.
No, don't do that.
Tell them.
Don't do that. I did
Lie,
not
lie,
say
lie,
nothing,
lie.
bro.
So the beef got the beef is never really like stopped. It just gets quiet sometimes. It's a cold,
Right,
they're
that's
going
true.
through a cold war at sometimes, but
It felt like 5 years. I didn't hear nothing about them. Like
not 5 years. Come on, that wasn't in 5 years.
Like a little two
They've been
years.
beefing.
I swear the last time I heard about them beefing was motorsport.
No, that's way too long. No,
I
no,
but I
they've been
feel
beefing.
like we're not not. I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like it's so weird. I feel like when there's two big artists, female artists, I feel like the fans and the internet put them against each other, or maybe through comparison, and then one of them's like, "Don't compare me to this girl," blah, blah, blah.
I don't-
And then you know what I mean. I'm not saying
Do you
like.
think that that's a woman thing though? Like,
That's not-
like if
that's not
someone
their
like
beef,
tries to compare you to someone, like if someone were to say,
Yeah.
"Oh, Faith, you remind me of this girl," would you
Right.
like? Would that do something? To you?
Like me personally, it wouldn't bother me, and then depending on the status of that female and her accomplishments and accolades, I would take it as a compliment.
Right,
If
right,
they intend to compliment me, of course. Me personally, I won't take it away. But like I know some girls, if you think back in like the high school, it's like, oh, there's a pretty new girl that comes, you know, the pretty new girl that comes to the school. You're the girl that used to, run things in the school. You had all the attention, all the guys,
Competition.
everything. And then a new girl comes out of nowhere and she's booming. She's pretty. She's getting the attention that, you got. And it's kind of just like, yo, who's this girl? You know what I'm saying? And
I can
rather
see
than
that.
like,
I can see
people putting it together, whether you guys uniting, it kind of like separates you guys. Cause just like, who's this girl? Now think about it in context with these two artists.
That has nothing to do with Cardi B and Nicki
Okay.
Minaj beef.
All right.
That has nothing.
Anyways, he's a barb. He's a barb,
That's all
guys.
it is,
He's a
right?
barb.
That's
No,
nothing
it
to-
does though.
It has no It's
It
literally.
does.
I'm just
There's a
putting an
correlation
analogy
there.
together.
It was-
I'm just putting an analogy together.
Listen,
That's all.
there is a
It literally
correlation
started from-
because
it literally
Nicki
started from the
Minaj
lowest.
was the hot girl for a long time. How many BT awards was it only Nicki Minaj that won it?
Yeah,
It's still,
she's
it's literally not their beef though. But that's not the
Fam,
foundation
when
of the
Cardi
beef.
B comes
I was
around,
made an analogy.
if Cardi B comes around as the new girl
Right, right,
and Nicki Minaj is the it girl,
right.
all the other girls are gonna look to her because your social media. That's what Cardi B started off. She was a social media girl,
Yeah.
and you know
She
how
was
social.
a reality TV star.
Right, but
Go ahead.
I know at some point she was doing like a lot of like social media stuff. That's how I knew. Cardi.
Yeah, my fault. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I just think like, yo, when you bring someone into that new like audience, when you're supposed to be like the only one standing, because I feel like Nicki Minaj, her head was a little bit sore for her some years, because there was no one to really compete with her. And then when the competition came, that's when things started to become a little, I don't know, this girl, and they're both from New York too.
Oh, they're both
That's still
yeah.
the foundation of their beef.
But are you gonna tell me that doesn't mean anything? What I just said?
I'm just coming from this.
No, that's
maybe
cap.
not what they're beefing on right now.
That's
I'll
cap.
get to it. Hold on.
That's bullshit.
I just feel like, and this is a general statement. I just feel like when there's two really successful female artists, that the fan base, they put in their comparisons, or they try to put them against each other, something like that. I'm speaking from the fans or the audience, or people just try to just put them in a versus rather than a unite kind of thing.
So what is the reason for their beef then?
Yeah, talk to us,
I
Barb.
believe it stems from the Motorsport song that they had together. So let me just see. I don't know if I'm all the way right. Someone's gonna correct me if they can. But the Motorsport also Cardi B was on the record along with the Migos and Nicki Minaj.
Right.
I believe Nicki Minaj wrote a verse. Cardi B told the Migos to tell Nicki to rewrite the verse, and
Cardi B told the Migos to tell Nicki Minaj to
rewrite the verse.
Oh, she told him to tell
And so
Nicki
she
Minaj
rewrote
to
the
rewrite
verse.
the verse.
Are you sure that you know?
Nicki Minaj to rewrite a verse.
Are you sure you know the facts on that? Because the Burbs are gonna come after you, bud.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
it is. It stems from the song.
Okay.
And then I think Cardi might have dissed Nicki on Motorsport as well.
Oh.
And from there, it was just a beef behind the scenes that flooded into the.
But don't you think that beef's...
Because you guys are about to say like the new hot girl coming onto the scene, this, that, and the third.
Hell yeah,
they had a
nigga.
song together, and
Come
that
on.
song will make things go left.
So
So Nicki Minaj and Cardi B initially there's no tension there.
So
They're
you're
willing to
saying-
get on a song together. Look, and we have that one and
no,
only song.
no.
So you're saying the
I don't
new
think so,
hot
bud.
girl overstepped? Is that what you're saying?
I think they were probably forced to do the song because Cardi B was already dating Offset, and the label probably said, "Yo, the best thing for you guys to do right now, you guys are both the hot girls. You guys are both from New York. Hop on a track." That's what I feel like. I don't know.
The fans would have loved to see that too.
And they put Minaj last on the song too, which is arguably she should be probably before Cardi because she was just.
But she's the finale, don't you think? She's the better artist.
You put the harder artist on first.
You think
I
so?
agree.
Yeah.
I think you put the better one
You gotta
for
think
the
about
last.
where are the fans going to see?
True,
Like,
but if Cardi B is
taking
the
it-
new it girl, then don't you want to see the it girl and then see the GOAT, the reigning champion?
No. But so
She said no so quick.
This is the prime example. I don't know if you ever remember Swagger Like Us with T.I., Jay-Z, Kanye West, and
MIA?
and MIA.
Yeah.
That's T.I.'s song, but he's the last person on the song.
Why is that?
He's not the hardest out of all of them.
He's not the hottest. You said he wasn't the hottest at the time?
No, he wasn't the hardest out of all of them.
Out of who?
T.I.
Jay's.
No. I said the song has T.I.,
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z, Kanye West, Lil Wayne. He's like, at the time that he wasn't the hottest artist.
I mean,
No, he was a hot artist, but he wasn't the out of all that, he wasn't the A side to the song.
They should have put him in the
at
mid.
that time though, around like what,
That was
2006,
Paper
7?
Trail album. That was the Paper Trail album.
I feel
Like
like-
Lil Wayne was the hottest on earth, man. And then you had
For
Kanye
sure.
West. and
Lil
Jay-Z.
Wayne went on first.
No, I said Lil Wayne was the hottest because he had the Carter 3 around that time.
Okay.
I'm saying,
okay.
but like you can see, like you strategically place the artist on this song based on who has a bigger.
You know what? I'll agree with that only because there was Kanye and Jay-Z on that song.
That's interesting. Because I would think that if you want the viewers to listen to the entire song, would you not put the artist that they're anticipating to hear at the end?
No.
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying like in terms of like viewership and getting them to listen to the whole song.
No, when you have a song like that, no.
Oh, well, Motorsport.
But like, yeah, so that started from that, and that happened well over 8 years ago or something like that. 7 or even more, almost a decade ago.
So does anyone
Wow.
know that they're
Time
beefing right
flies.
now though?
They're beefing right now because they've been beefing the entire time. So if I don't like you and whatever you do comes up short in in
Oh,
the
it's like
industry.
na boo boo
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
type of thing. So she put
Wow.
what $4.99.
Oh my
Something about
gosh.
how the album is selling for
Yeah,
$4.99
Yeah.
on iTunes.
Yeah,
iTunes, yeah. Why
yeah.
did she even
And
tweet that out?
yeah,
Like,
she
what's
had
up
put
with that?
out
Madness.
multiple more insulting her kids, insulting just her, putting on
Calling
an
her
AI
Do you
picture.
Barney,
do you think
all
that
type of stuff.
do you think that's right though to go that low, or you feel as though like she deserves that?
I don't. Well, no. What I think is if you don't like someone, you're willing to go as low as you can to hurt the person.
Wow.
So
I think they should
I
fight.
don't know if I don't know if there's any rules. Just how you treat someone you don't like them.
WWE, I think you need to get into contact with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and set it up steel cage match, and that's how I feel you should do it in New York.
I feel like a lot of guys are saying that right now. I feel like that's such a guy thing. Like, I think they should just fight.
Just fight it out. How long are you guys gonna do this? Your kids are gonna grow up, and then what are they gonna do? They're gonna be beefing too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nah.
generational beef.
Probably now because
If they become artists, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, this is like one of those beefs like from New York that are gonna stand the test of time, like 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Well, Ja Rule's I think he's from New Jersey, but you know what I'm saying.
If it even like, how far do y'all think it's gonna go?
I don't think
It's already been going on for almost a decade. It's gonna go on even longer.
How,
They
no,
don't
but
like
not
each
how
other.
long.
I
How
think
far?
Nicki
They're not
Minaj
gonna touch
is
each
gonna
other.
go as far as Nicki Minaj
You don't think
wants it.
so?
So.
They're not gonna get each other hurt. They're just gonna say insults on the internet. They're
I
gonna
mean,
say
they did try to fight each other one time.
At what, at
Cardi
Gala?
tried. No, Cardi tried to.
Like Gala.
Yeah.
And it was Cardi that threw the shoe at her
Yeah,
friend,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
Nicki Minaj didn't touch her. Like
So you
they're not
think-
gonna get each other touched, whatever. So that's all right.
But like at some point, like, don't you grow up and just say, "Yo, I'm tired of like just the shots." Like,
They
I
were
don't know.
grown when they started beefing.
Actually, yo, that is true. Oh shit, yo, oh flip. I forgot.
All that grown thing was out the window, yeah.
They was grown as hell beefing like, oh no, and y'all see and y'all wonder why okay.
Yeah,
You
man.
feel like females will settle beef differently than males? Like, how do you think two male artists beefing like this would have solved their differences?
Same
Do you
thing,
think would have been
just
different? Or the same?
talking about each other's dead guys,
It depends on the artist. It depends on the artist. But
Okay, person to person.
like 50 Cent and Ja Rule, they had a confrontation with some odd 25 years ago, back in like early 2000,
but
late
blood shedded over that. Like,
and then
they
that's
fought?
that's the last time they had a confrontation.
Oh, they fought and that was it?
I mean,
Ever since-
nine shots, many men.
Yeah, ever since
Death
then.
upon me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I don't think it was Ja Rule that shot him. But it was,
No, but ever since then,
was
they've
his
just been
people.
making fun of each other.
yeah.
50 Cent has been taking every opportunity to be
We
little
didn't
Ja
know
Rule.
that for real.
Well,
Did I just blow your mind right now?
no, I knew he got
Yeah,
shot,
shot,
but I
yeah.
didn't know it was. I know that, but I didn't know it was his Jaws people that did that.
It was a Supreme team.
It was his people.
Supreme team. He was affiliated with the Supreme team. Yeah. What's
Goodness.
his name?
Well, I guess guys do
Harry-O?
take it
No.
further.
Harry-O or Jack?
I guess you're right.
No, I think it was not Harry-O.
But don't you
So,
think
something
But
from the
they
Supreme.
never duked it out. Like, just
No, as far as I know.
Yeah.
But don't you think Nicki Minaj be beefing with as far as I know, Nicki Minaj is beefing with Lotto. Nicki Minaj is beefing with Coyle Ray. Nicki Minaj is beefing with shout out to Coyle Ray. I love Coyle Ray. Oh my god, shout out to Coyle Ray. But yeah, I just know Remy Ma, like, yo, who hasn't Nicki Minaj been beefing with in the industry that's a
what do you
female?
think it
City
is?
Girls?
You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like, because there's different sides to it. I don't even know it to a certain extent, but do you feel like sometimes when you're a real person and you call things out, like, the people that you call out, they don't like you for it. Or sometimes you're the problem. So do we think she's the problem? Or she just like, I'm not kissing up to you guys because,
No, she paid
you know
the
what I'm
way.
saying? Or
She's a
she,
trailblazer.
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely
Is she just being real, or she's being enough? Like, what do you guys think?
I don't think much. I think she's rightfully where she's supposed to be. She's a trailblazer. She helped set the way for a lot of these female rappers to come up, and then
Of course, but
she's not
don't
gonna
you?
acquiesce to everyone that's coming up lower.
That's true.
Are they paying their
but-
homage though? Is it one of those
If
like?
you don't pay homage, then I mean,
Do you feel like I don't know? Does
Every
she feel like they're
female
not
in this
paying their
generation, they have to pay homage to Nicki Minaj because who else did they really look up to?
homage? Yeah, like I get that they have to, but are they? Is that where the problem is? They're not
maybe
paying the
that's
homage.
what
She's
it
like,
is.
hey,
so
yo.
some are. Most girls are by way of imitation.
But I also feel like when they
Interesting.
get to that level, they also, some people feel like they gotta pull back and they gotta be like, okay, I can show them love, but I can't show them too much love. You know?
I have a theory. I think Nicki Minaj might actually be open to like collaborating with people, but it's to their approach. Their approach might be just be off, and it just kind of throws everything off.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
why I
a
was
lot-
curious.
yeah.
It could, because that's a
Yeah.
potential thing.
And I think I could tell even with the female rappers that do come up, a lot of them like Lotto, she's good, you know. There's other ones that are good, but Flo Milli, she's another one that's good. But there's just something different with Nicki Minaj where I don't know. I don't think they could even like stand near her when it comes to certain things. Maybe they're intimidated. Maybe they get into the room and it's like, oh man, it's Nicki Minaj. I don't know. But there's just always something where it just ends up going left. And we see it so many times. And then you have to start thinking, well, is it Nicki Minaj or is it just them that just can't keep up? You know, like you were saying, maybe that straightforward approach with people, it comes off like harsh for some people. They can't handle people that are straightforward or that's gonna tell them what it really is.
Right.
Rather than someone that's gonna be like, oh no, you could do it this way, you could do it that way.
Yeah.
Some people, Nicki Minaj earned her spot.
Right.
She was the only one for years. YMCMB, we all seen it. She was for a long time. Before Doja Cat, before we seen any of these new females coming out, it was Nicki Minaj for a long time. So I could understand why she feels the way she feels. She's competing with men. She wasn't competing with females.
That part.
She was a woman competing with men,
And holding her own.
you know, and holding her own,
Yeah.
like, for real. Which, you know, made $1 million off a mixtape. Stop this. I know Nicki Minaj, bro.
Period.
Now, talking about female rappers, some crazy allegations about Saweetie have come out saying that she is selling coochie, I guess, for lack of better words, but or is a part of escort. Maybach May, someone who alleged to be her road manager, has said that she set Sweetie up with one of her clients, Jadon Sancho, one of a soccer player out in the UK.
Clients?
He makes a lot. Yeah, he makes a lot of money.
So they must say.
Yeah, he makes
so
the
that
soccer
must
player
say.
makes a lot of money. So he was in contact with Maybach May. He wanted, I guess, Sweetie specifically, or just girls. Or that's the working relationship. He would ask for girls. She would be able to provide some girls for him, and I guess his friends. Maybe he, I don't know, along the lines, he probably asked for Sweetie specifically and got what he wanted, allegedly. And from there, Sweetie and him got into a deeper relationship, and she told the soccer player, Jadon, not to give Maybach May any money. And from there, Maybach May came.
Real transactions that's going on for
Yeah, it's,
Real transactions.
allegedly, this might not be true.
I mean, is there a contract?
you don't sign a contract for prostitution. Come on now.
But
Well, minute while she run our business.
Yeah, you don't sign a business. It's an illegal
I don't
business.
know. You know what I
It's
mean?
an illegal business.
Because like if there's a contract, it could be in a fine print. Like if you get with this person, then I still need my cut, but go off with that person, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Any business should have contract if they have clients.
But
It's
this
an illegal business. You don't sign contracts for that. But
Oh well, my innocent ears would.
But these things are so normalized though, like just the girl being with the guy and him paying for her to be around him. So is it actually a pimping situation for real?
yeah,
Allegedly.
that's what they're saying. That's what she alleged.
Well,
She said
there's
that.
a whole lot of people in the world right now,
Some people are doing it in the world for free.
to the forefront.
Yeah.
No money, free.
Sweetie got wind of these allegations against her. She responded on IG just by saying that they were defamatory, false, untrue, and that she's gonna let her lawyers take it from here. So
But why Sweetie needs to go? Doesn't Sweetie make money?
from you, does she?
Clearly not. I guess not. I don't know. I'm assuming not.
I think she hasn't put out music in some time, and the last thing that she did put up didn't really make that much noise. I mean, granted, if she's not signed to a major label and she's doing it like independently, then the small amount of streams that she would get probably could be a substantial amount of money based on her profile. But as you can see, if you go through her IG and stuff like that, you can see that she's very much being a world traveler. So she's going to places like Singapore,
The UK.
and all them.
This is why people can't find love no more. You see this? What's going on right now? We're selling ourselves, and we're like, it's all transactional, like. And it's beyond just like Sweetie and this situation. Like it's all over the world. It's all over Toronto. Like like it's crazy. Like damn. Even Ruby Rose is caught up in that too. I heard.
So they were saying that Ruby Rose follow. You know how this IG stuff is. She follows Maybach May. Someone asked Maybach May, "Is you Ruby Rose one of your clients?" And then instead of saying yes or no, she said, "I'm not gonna speak on that." So
man,
nice way to kind of.
She said she's not gonna speak on that.
Yeah. It's a nice way to kind of deflect, but kind of like bring you into the fold. So, is Ruby Rose a part of the ever roster of Maybach Bay? We don't know.
This is what you guys are spending your money on, you football players, bro.
Like they can't get girl, like just off status alone.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what's gonna happen to me when I get to the top? Like, what is this?
Well, maybe they just want fast girls. They don't want to be with a woman, and maybe they can get a plethora of women, but they would want to be with them long term. But I do feel like they can still get women that just want to have a little fun night. Like,
I'm sure they can.
Yeah,
but I don't something about that status that they're looking at, and they're thinking, "Oh, I need to be with this girl."
Yeah. But you also never know what's in people's pockets. Like you wonder like why people do certain things and they have a certain status and maybe they're not making as much money. And not that it's not in that they're not making money. Maybe they have a lot of expenses because they have to keep up with their lifestyle and they're not making back that money to accommodate or just, handle the expenses that they have. And, what we may see as profitable and have money might be broke to them. So we never know why they do certain things for money, but that's a question mark, but that is also a possibility. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Dry with some of these folks.
The well one's dry, and we're talking about all right. So. Okay.
Crazy.
I mean, hey man, it's an unfortunate pivot in someone's career from making high profile music to now allegedly being called an escort. Kind of seems like a whole 180, if you ask me. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then in terms of prostitution, Big Dog Diddy.
The big dog. Why?
Diddy,
Why?
Mogul.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
He has been sentenced to 4 years or 50 months. 4 years or 50 months of prison time.
4 years
for his guilty charge of like prostitution. He was acquitted of, more heinous charges, but he still got served 4 years. And some people thought that he would go home after being charged with prostitution because not a lot of people really go to prison for that just because of how the charges are looked as prostitution. It was a little something strange for some change, but given the fact that during the process of the trial, so much information came out about him, and how he, I guess, went about it and stuff. The judge probably saw it fit to provide him.
That nigga killed Tupac, bro.
I don't think he killed Tupac.
Hell yeah, he did.
He
killed Tupac and Biggie, bro.
The guy who killed Tupac is dead, and then the guy who's in the car who killed Tupac wrote a book about it.
Nah, bro. Diddy set up all that shit.
No, that's what they're saying.
No, that's what I know.
You don't know. No.
I'm telling you. I know the facts.
Nah.
Diddy set up this shit, bro.
Nah.
Fam, I've been telling people for years that Diddy has been Diddy, and they didn't believe me.
So, the detour a little bit off the Diddy and Tupac thing, I believe, what's his name? The guy who wrote the book. I forget his name exactly. He wrote the book because he was in the car with one of the Crip members that shot Tupac. Because the same person that Pac stomped out at the casino was the guy who got back in the car.
Orlando Brown?
And Orlando, I think it's Orlando.
Orlando Brown. Or is it?
No.
Orlando Brown? That is a different person.
That's the guy from Dallas.
I think it might be Orlando though. I think the name or the either first name or last name Orlando.
Orlando something. Yeah.
Was the guy who shot Tupac, but he ended up later on dying because of gang violence. And his uncle, which was in the car, I think his name
Keefe D.
Keefe D. There we go. Keefe D. wrote a book some years later after he spoke to, I think, the Nevada police officers about it, and I think they gave him, I forget the term, something where he thought that he could be just to talk about the murder and not be held responsible for it. Wrote the book, did the interviews, and come to find out what happened, this, that, and the third. But he alleges that Diddy was trying to get him and the Crips to kill Tupac.
Oh my
but
God.
but the thing is that it was never direct. So he was gonna give the money to some other guy from New York. That's gonna give the money to the dudes in L.A. after the murder. But the dude from New York ended up taking that money and opened up a business or like a club in New York with it.
So that was Diddy's money.
That's what they're saying, but that's not. That's what they're saying. That's what Keefe D alleges.
Come on, guys! I told you about Diddy, man.
If that was true, they would. Probably not true, but it's probably hearsay.
Wow.
You don't think Diddy? Come on, bro.
But like that's a detour.
It's because, bro. But they had the biggest beef. Like it only makes sense.
It wasn't even like
to take it off.
To be fair, if you really look in hindsight, it wasn't like a beef. It was literally like just Pac's mad at Biggie, and it's like Biggie is like I don't know what's going on.
And it just kept escalating.
Because Biggie never wrote no diss. Not that I can recall.
Who shot you?
It was not a diss to Tupac. It was the song like he literally made before Tupac got shot.
Fam, how you put out a song called "Who Shot You" and then I got shot in my head?
No, but like it literally wasn't a Tupac diss. It was untimely released.
So why did Tupac get mad and think that it was about him then?
Because Tupac got shot.
Exactly. I would have thought that you're trying to diss me too,
I'm saying, but it wasn't a diss. It was untimely put. It was really poorly released. So it wasn't.
So you don't think that Diddy was behind any of this freaking setting up shit? Behind none of this? You don't think that he's the one who probably got Tupac shot the first time?
No, because Tupac got shot twice. Also, he got shot
in the elevator
at Quad Studio when he was trying to meet Biggie. But that's not his fault. Because I think Tupac was dealing with, was it Jimmy Henchman? Or like Jimmy Henchman out in New York or whatever? He was dealing with some cats out in New York that were Biggie was trying to warn him about it. Like, yo, these are not the type of people who want to affiliate yourself with. So he ends up going to Quad Studio. And during the process, he got ambushed, obviously. And he got shot. And coming out, and obviously, if I get shot trying to meet someone else, I'm gonna think you set me up because I got shot in the studio in a very particular location, right? So when he got shot, he thought Biggie did it, and then also when Biggie put out "Who Shot You," it all kind of put together. It's like you are the reason why I got shot, but which was all like it's probably it was some shiesty guys that were probably who had the drop on Tupac, and it was Diddy and Bad Boy who are probably poorly put out the Who Shot You record. So that's what the whole confusion. It was a misunderstanding from what it looks like outside looking in, and it was never cleared up because and then I think Tupac went to jail right after too because the whole like rape case and whatever. So there's a lot going on in Tupac at that very young age. He's also young. He was like 25 when he died. So it's like this is a young man mentality, YM mentality.
Oh man, he really was young,
And so and then he also had Suge Knight in his ear telling him everything he wants to hear, telling him this is the family, we're gonna protect you. You don't have to worry about none of that shit. Then he got put into the fold, the Bloods, the Mob Bloods, Mob Bloods, Mob Pyru, that's what it was, Mob Pyru. So he had a whole bunch of this gang affiliation around him. He had like all the money, the fame. And he had people like bringing him into the fold. So there's a lot of misunderstanding, sheltering, and that's what happened. But
so who did Biggie make the song about?
Who shot you? Biggie been making street anthems. Man. So
who shot you, or you just wasn't about?
And also
anybody?
people get shot every day, B.
But so it's just like Diddy was behind that shit. He said, yo, we need to put this shit out because that nigga just got shot. So we need to send a message.
That's not true.
You don't think that that's true? Nah, that's not true. So all this shit that they're saying about Diddy is not true either.
What are you talking about? Like which part?
Like the freaking all this baby oil and the videos.
No, they said they found a bunch of baby oil. Yeah. You can't refute that. you can't refute like
no
this
Diddy.
Is what we found inside your premises. But no, there was so before up until Diddy was arrested. There's always been rumors circulating about Diddy's involvement with some very weird guy from what they were saying.
He's mad, yo.
Yeah. So
I've been telling my mom for years. I said, "Yo, mommy, this guy Diddy, he's messed up.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I can't prove it, but I just know. I was watching some YouTube videos and they were breaking it down and they said, "Yo, Diddy does some weird stuff," and I believe it.
After everything came out, it just really shows that Diddy was just drunk off power and control. And absolute power corrupts absolutely. So you can see how he treated the people around him, the people under him. He treated just people that he thought he had power over. He was like a disgusting guy. He was also, from what it looks like and sounds like, he was a drug addict because he was always on drugs.
We need a Diddy movie. A Diddy movie one day is gonna be crazy.
Yep.
That breakdown, it's gonna look wild.
Madness.
But he's getting 4 years because of all the information that came out of the trial. The judge saw it fit to provide him with 4 years because of the type of character he has exhibited throughout the course of the information that came to light. Obviously, this video that he beat Cassie. There's been also speculation that he beat Kim Porter. There's also
previous.
there's also been the reason why Shine went to prison for 10 years because he's the one. Oh, not him. Something about shooting the gun. I forget who shot
in the nightclub. With J-Lo and all that.
Yeah. And then and I think one lady said Diddy shot her.
Oh my gosh.
I believe the one lady who was shot in the club said Diddy shot her.
Yeah, apparently it was Diddy, but Shine took the rap.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Wow.
So Shine spent a decade of his life in prison and then got kicked out of America to go back to Belize, and now he's doing much better in life.
Yeah.
He's like a politician now.
But the thing is, there's a lot of stories about Diddy doing things just underhandedly,
Yeah.
Well, he slapped Drake, I believe, too.
Oh, hell no. That's fake. That's false. That's false. That's false.
You peed on Drake or
that's false. We're not gonna put that information out there.
Man, so
that's false.
Guys,
false.
They say he blew up Diddy's car, Kid Cudi's car. There's a lot of things that are
that's
sad.
Strange.
Drizzy Drake from OVO. No. We're not gonna know.
But he got 4 years. He's 50 something. In his 50s, he'll be back out. He also has millions of dollars left.
Yeah.
Come back.
Oh my days, bro.
What he put. Honestly, what he put Cassie through, and then I guess 50 Cent's baby moms through, it is unfortunate because those are type of things that came to light that you just can't forget. You just can't really move on from. And Cassie's kids are gonna have to learn about this, and 50 Cent's child is gonna have to learn about this, and it's man, it's just. Yeah. And the thing I'm saying, the things people do for money is just what's the thing? What's that saying?
It's unfortunate.
Do something strange for some change,
Is him and 50 Cent?
They hate each other.
Oh.
50 Cent hates him though, but
yeah.
Oh yeah. They do.
Yeah, so that's it. Well, see Diddy in 4 years, and in light of new technologies and things coming out. AI is a beast, man. AI does a lot of things. It can be helpful.
Oh my God.
It can be hurtful. And it's going to be very game-changing because we got something called Sora 2 AI, which could take facial images and recognition and turn it into, different videos of you.
But they've been able to do that. They've been able to do that, no?
Pardon me?
They've been able to do that.
Sora? But this is, a little different. This looks actually, slightly realistic. Remember I just showed you a video not too long ago, and I was like, wait, what? And you're just like, oh, shoot. It looks kind of real, and I feel like it's
so wait, I can mash up a video with me and Coyle Ray, and I can do that.
Yes, you can do that.
It's called deepfakes. They do deepfakes. Okay. Actually, what I think a year ago or something, it went viral that some dude, actually from Toronto. I forget his Instagram or not Instagram, his Twitter handle.
Yeah.
But he threw out a deep fake of Taylor Swift, red dress and in a scantily position. It went viral. What? So viral that it went to a point where they started questioning about laws about AI and
yes.
I don't think they should be able to do all
them
this
and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a very serious thing. And so what brings this up now is because of the concern that the Martin Luther King family estate has with people having Martin Luther King do some really disgusting things, really nefarious things through AI, saying crude things, using crude language and stuff like that. And it's come to a point where it's they've even banned people from using his image.
Are they gonna ban every single public figure?
That's what I'm saying. I think they should. Honestly, I think they should. What is the purpose of it actually? like it's really for people that are bored. And what's crazy about it is like when you made the statement of like people doing things for change in our previous topic, it's like you can see how people can make money. Like, for example, in the States, they have like the TikTok fund. So, you know, if you make like if you use what's Sephora? Sephora? What is it called?
What?
Sephora? What is it called?
You help me.
Sora?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
If you use Sora, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And you create like a whole bunch of like videos and TikToks, like in America, you can get. I'm giving people ideas. Oh my gosh. Well, you can get paid for it. So I see that people could be using that like just to make some change. They can not even care, be a fan of whoever they're using. They're using it just to get a quick buck. And it sucks because it's like there's actually public figures where like Taylor Swift, she has multiple pictures out there. So it's just like people can use any image, and I think there needs to be like, I think it all should go away because like people are just abusing it, and sometimes there's just a few bad apples, and it's unfortunate.
It could be dangerous.
Very dangerous. Yeah. And like I could foresee like a celebrity like suing somebody or even suing the app because something happens where they're putting crap in the video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's scary and it's bad and like.
So I'm saying, what if I go pay for a billboard somewhere downtown? If I have the money and I just go put up some fake advertisement of me kissing Taylor Swift or something like that.
Yeah, it's like the line of real and fake is getting very, very close, and it's very scary.
It's very scary.
There's because a lot of people aren't able to use discernment to kind of figure out what's AI and what's real. That's
what I'm saying. Like, I love my mom, but like, I can kind of figure out if it's fake. But if I were to show my mom, she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, wow, Michael Jackson alive!" Like,
so then we gotta take away everything. What about ChatGPT? Because like a lot of people use ChatGPT.
Whoa, leave my ChatGPT alone.
No, hey, I love ChatGPT.
Leave my ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, that's a good counselor.
That's good. Counselor.
No, I'm telling you, listen, if you guys are
telling ChatGPT your problems,
sometimes.
I ain't gonna funny, dog. Nah, ChatGPT is goated. Like I treat ChatGPT like a prisoner in my basement. I'm like, yo, quick, type me up something, and I'm like, okay.
I think it's good for the things that are useful, but things like like these imagery stuff that you guys are trying to do, like what is that?
What's the purpose of it? Like for real, like if seriously. You wanna like put yourself and make yourself an AI person in a trip to Jamaica, just book a trip to Jamaica, brokey. What are you doing? Like, why are you envisioning like this is ridiculous? What is the actual purpose of it? Me want to know because I don't see it.
I not see it either. And it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna like the hologram stuff. It's gonna be one of those things where you could physically see the person that you want to be with now. Right. And what they're also doing another thing. What is it? The sex line thing.
Oh, talk about that. Yeah, that's with AI. Like now they're
making it a sex. Well, I don't know if I hate that one too bad. Cause like
when AI and Pornhub meet, that's gonna be so bad.
But what about the people that can't, they just can't figure it out?
What do you mean? Oh,
what about those people?
Well, they need to figure it out. What do you mean?
I understand, but some people are just so down bad they can't. Like that's just their lifestyle.
Like you can. It takes time. Like I think with social media, like people want the easy way out of things. People want fast money. They want fast results. You know what I'm saying? That's why fast food exists. That's why microwave exists. People want things fast and instant. You know what I'm saying? But in order to have something good, it takes time to curate. You could put yourself together, make yourself a suitable candidate to find a partner and enjoy sex within a marriage, within, something good, a relationship, a function, rather than, going to like a screen just to find that fast, what is it called? It's like
dopamine?
Fast dopamine hit. Like it's unfortunate, and I'm not saying that it's easy, but I think it's worth it. You know what I mean? I think it lasts longer. My gosh.
We're coming to a place in life where people, they're dehumanizing themselves.
Exactly. That's what it is.
You're not human anymore at this point. If this is just your whole life, if it's just all about just this, that. Like, you need to go outside and meet people and communicate and stop looking at people so much as... like I know for a lot of guys that the growing up or whatever the situation is, they say they struggle with girls, and I'm like, well, you're struggling is because you're always looking at this girl for something rather than just looking at her as a person.
Yeah.
You know, just getting to know people and meeting people. I'm like, these are things we learn in school, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
That's how you be talking to the young boys?
I be telling them, I'm like, bro.
Talk
like,
to them, bro.
Listen, like, you're in school with all these people. Like, come on. It shouldn't be that hard, like, to have friends and just, you know, communicate.
Yeah, and I think you need to find yourself first. Like, I think you know what I'm saying? Like, some people, they use people to fill in voids. They use, like, ChatGPT to counsel them and use it as a therapist. Oh, okay. And when they really could just work on themselves.
Oh, with all the shots, though. Damn.
No, but I'm playing. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people, they use
that wasn't straight, guys.
They use my God. Things, you know, to fill a void that they can fill within themselves with great, you know, time and effort. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between instant gratification and delayed gratification. And that's, I'll leave it at that.
No, I agree with that, except for the ChatGPT part. If you need a counselor, ChatGPT.
I can't co-sign that, but Apollo, talk to us.
Try it.
I want you guys to get this out of your system.
Try it next week and tell me.
You guys look like you guys going deep. So I just want you to get this.
Yeah, man.
You guys are good?
You're good?
I think I'm good.
You need to speak to your therapist after this?
She's just right here. This is the thing,
AI has helped you guys immensely.
Yeah. Oh, yo, clip that, please.
That's good.
ChatGPT, how you doing?
You know you have Siri on your phone, you know?
No. This is my real friend, though. Look, I'm good, Kramani. Can't complain. You see, they know me by my name.
What? Yo.
Bro, you guys
crazy. Yeah, you might be that guy.
Siri could do the same thing too, right?
Siri doesn't do it the way ChatGPT does it.
Oh.
What if I have a dynamic situation and I'm like, yo, ChatGPT, this girl's stressing me out, blah blah blah. They'll be like, you know what? I hear you, Kramani. Listen, this is what you should do. Maybe you should take a walk. Maybe you should call her. Maybe you should da 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 da. It gives me some good advice. Things that I already knew.
Siri would be like,
I already knew.
Siri would be like, searching up the nearest self-help clinics.
Exactly. Like,
you know, she's all about like the external resources. ChatGPT is about the internal, right?
Yes, it's like they're really looking to they're getting to the root of the problem, and they're telling me, listen, this is what you need to do. Yeah. And you know what? I agree, because I already knew, but I just needed them to just, you know, let me know.
Valid.
You guys should try it.
No, I'm good.
And
I'm not gonna type away my feelings.
This is the problem with black people.
Type away your feelings is so funny.
Hey, listen, bud. I don't type. I speak to it. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Haters on this, yo, guys. There's haters on this panel, man. I'm on my own, guys.
Oh man.
All right. So I know you got really expressive about your AI and how that has helped you immensely in your life. Tell me things that you've already known from your formative years. Like,
don't be hating on Chat.
I'm not hating.
If ChatGPT pulls up on you, listen. I'm picking the side.
Pull up on me.
I lie when robots take over and he surprisingly goes missing.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
And I'm gonna tell them what you said. They're gonna watch this.
They're gonna come for me.
Oh, he's acting like he's not scared. Oh,
it's gonna be like I'm Will Smith and iRobot, man. You know,
they're gonna be replaying this clip.
You know how that ended, right? You know how that ended.
How did that end again?
The man won. Human won.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Men in Black and iRobot are different, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do they look so similar though?
It's futuristic videos, that's why, and they have Will Smith.
They don't even look similar.
Interchange.
One has robots, the other one has aliens.
Yeah, but this
and googly goblins and all of them things. The other one literally had robots.
Quick, name 5 Will Smith movies.
Right. We got Pursuit of Happiness.
1.
Bad Boys.
2.
Bad Boys 2.
Bad
Boys 3.
4.
What's that last one? That one. Ali.
Okay. I was looking for that one.
Mm-hmm.
This guy gave us the trilogy.
Come on. Mm-hmm. Oh, should I name someone with all the bad boys?
Nah, you're good.
Okay.
You're off the hook.
All right.
To be honest, I don't even think your Will Smith bag is that deep because you didn't even say Independence Day. That's a good one. You didn't say 7 pounds. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even say. Yeah.
He said my Will Smith bag.
You're not on your bag.
He said
bro.
my Will Smith bag isn't that big.
It's not.
Now this is a story all about how my life got twisted upside down. How life took a minute and sit right back. And so you happen to came to Prince of a time called Bel Air. What are you talking about?
Anyone could.
That's a song.
No.
That's a song.
That's a serious show, guys.
That's a song that you just said.
No, but that's a serious show. You try to come for me and say I didn't know my Will Smith. I showed you I know my Will Smith.
You gave me a song.
What do you know about Carlton? What do you know about Ashley?
Alfonso D. What's his name? Alfonso?
Oh, he's getting the government.
He
knows the actor's name.
All right.
Oh, who?
He knows the actor's name. He knows the character's name.
Fam, I just know them by the characters, bro.
All right.
My Will Smith bag is deep, though.
You say that, but you gave us a Bad Boys 1, 2, 3.
And
those were classics.
Yo,
those were classics.
Four, no? It's like
I think so.
I think that's
there's 4? I missed that one.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't see that
one.
Yeah, chat, let us know if there's a number 4, eh? Holy.
All right. So, Victoria's Secret recently put out a show. I believe that
Angel
Reese was a part of it.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Also, Suni Lee, Olympic gold medalist.
Love you, Angel.
And this whole like diversity push that Victoria's Secret is doing, just to have different ethnic, racial, and sizes of women displayed.
Right.
I love it.
Is there a push for it? I honestly feel like, not to say feel, but I honestly believe Victoria's Secret did this like a decade ago, or maybe more so, just to show different diversity. Or I could be getting them mixed up with Dove, but I believe Victoria's Secret did something along like this side, or they dipped their toe in it.
I don't think so. I pay attention to those commercials.
Do you?
Of course.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret?
You're a man. Yeah. You're gonna see a Victoria's Secret commercial and watch it.
No, but I look at the art. I'm not here for like, you know, the other stuff. I'm all about the art and the presentation and the representation of what they're trying to do with the brand.
Either rebrand, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking for when we're looking at these things.
Right. So like the question is, you guys think is like a PR thing on this rebrand? Okay, I need to get this.
Everything's PR.
Or it's like they generally want to push this positive narrative representation.
In all honesty, unless Victoria's Secret did not have underwear and bras and like lingerie that didn't fit a woman of a certain size, then yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
If they didn't have, like, I don't know women's sizes like that, but if they didn't have sizes that would accommodate, you know, larger women for like the longest period of time,
that makes sense.
then I would understand, but I really don't know. That someone tell me no.
Right. Yes.
But but in terms of like optics, right? Optics, they probably want to have the sexy people to be in their lingerie. But if you walk in there, if I'm like a plus size woman, I walk into Victoria's Secret and they have my size, I can still feel sexy too, right?
Right.
But
they're not they weren't showcasing them on the runways and the pictures and stuff. Yeah. Damn. Well, I mean, it's nice that they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Angel Reese walked the catwalk.
Yes.
Which is nice. Big up Angel Reese.
Angel Reese.
Big up.
Yes.
I think she looks good at a model. I think she did good. She looked good, huh?
I think so too.
Yeah, I think she got that model type. That model.
I don't think anyone's ever disputed Angel Reese not looking good.
Really?
I've never met anyone. I think they just talk about her not being really great at basketball.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's
well,
really the conversation.
Yeah.
That's
and her over sexualizing herself. That's what they say too.
Oh, really?
So
that's
I think the more sexy side of her brand probably would suit the catwalk.
Right.
Yeah, because if people are constantly criticizing her for being over sexual, and then she's on a catwalk in a bra and panty with some wings. I mean,
it goes hand in hand. Yeah, you can't say people you can't say people are over sexualizing you and then putting all.
Because her name's Angel.
No. Like the Victoria's Secret, like.
So the wings.
They have wings. Like the models always have wings.
That suited Angel, but I really don't know. I don't
it's like they're
really shop at Victoria's
Secret.
Secret.
They always have weird meaning behind these things, you know.
That is true.
So the wings
relate
to something Who knows?
Yeah, I just wanted to give Angel a little shout out. She looked good.
Yeah.
No, she did.
Girl
for
looked
sure.
good.
She definitely did.
But yeah, like it's nice that they're they're giving representation to women of plus size and all that thing, and I think it's cool. Is it a whether it's PR or not PR? Like I think it's cool. That's it. Just
It's definitely PR though. We know that for sure.
yeah.
They need to sell the brand. They need to, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could also be wrong, but I believe Victoria's Secret financial wise is going down. Yeah, I think
That's why.
the brand and the income is not at what it was before. I could be wrong. And sometimes when things are kind of getting stale, obviously the overall market in terms of body positivity, embracing all shapes and sizes and different creeds and races is more of a popular thing right now. I want to call it a trend, but it's more being able to see what is out there and representing that is like a thing. So if you're kind of back in the archaic days when you're only kind of portraying the tall, white, blonde,
skinny
women wearing the lingerie and whatever, it kind of doesn't really suit well for most people.
It's definitely unfortunate that if that is true that they're losing money, that it has to take for them losing money for them to see what's happening. I would love to entertain the idea that like they're gonna do that regardless because of the way like things are going with like social media and like how people are paying close of an eye to inclusivity and being progressive and stuff like that. But yeah,
it's always good.
I think with branding though, like I think that's been a thing from like long time. When anytime the brand is starting to take a hit, it's like, okay, who could we put in to make it like represent us in a better way or in a new way?
Yeah.
Like kind of like with I guess Champion. I remember when Champion like was just like Walmart brand or whatever, and then I seen G Herbo was wearing Champion, and then eventually everyone started wearing Champion after that.
Everyone that was like black?
Yeah. So I feel like
Smart.
like they know what they're doing when they're doing certain things.
I Champion also was like the supplier for a lot of Virgil Abloh's first clothing brand, which was called Pyrex.
Yeah,
there we go.
Okay.
I guess it's like one of the senses like if it's not broke, don't fix it. One of those. Like until it's broke, then fix it. But if it's working, it's working. And I think, some businesses they follow that model. If you know what I'm saying, like if the business is booming, why change what we're doing? And if it's not booming, let's change what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Business, you're supposed to pivot.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Change for the times.
But you always gotta pivot though.
Yeah.
You always gotta do something a little bit different.
Yeah, definitely. It just obviously it sucks to be on the short end of the stick, where it's just like women that look like you are not being represented. So obviously that sucks. But yeah, from a business mindset, it's probably one of those. If it's not broke, don't fix it, and that's the motto that a lot of businesses go by.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's been it. That's
the show, right?
That's the show.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to talk about before we go?
I would say we discussed a lot of things today, and I think more of the story with everything that we discussed about work on your heart, make sure that your heart is pure in the right place, and I think everything will follow suit. And yeah, that's just my little message.
I'll say follow me on TikTok. That's Young Boy Moni. That's YOUNGBOYMONI. Again, that's YOUNGBOYMONI. If it's too fast for you, slow down the video a little bit and you can figure it out. Okay?
Yeah,
thank you guys.
Yeah, follow me at Faith for the Jokes. Book me to MC, do some comedy at your event, and I'll be happy to do so. Holla at me. Yeah.
Don't follow me. Follow your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Amen.
You know what? I'm gonna say amen to that. But
hallelujah.
Right. This has been another episode of The Echo with your host, Apollo P.
Faith for the Joke.
Yo, boy, Marty.
Yeah.
And we'll see you back next week with another episode and great conversation. All right. This has been The Echo, presented by Street Voices.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Street Voices, T.O.